Hi there, and welcome to She Spice. Yet again, consistently, the load on Diddy's shoulders appears to develop heavier. After a series of claims the record chief is presently equipping to butt the heads with country security, can he at any point transcend his legitimate difficulties? Until further notice, nobody knows except for. One thing is for certain individuals like confidence, Evans will ensure it remains a tough move for Diddy. The vocalist-lyricist is taking advantage of the chance to talk reality with regards to Diddy as well as her ex-affirming well-established tales, including the two Did Evans truly released upsetting film of Diddy and Stevie J's oddity offs. How does Stevie J feel about it? We should figure out advising welcoming men to party with him, welcoming men to go out to shop with him. You comprehend that wasn't Puffy, that wasn't Diddy, that was sibling endlessly love. Ideally, Diddy has himself a dugout. Who knows where, since it doesn't appear as though life will quit swinging the bat at him, with Cat SC making it open season on Diddy. It's Rodney Jones Jr., also known as Lil Bars, went to wrap it up with his unstable claim. The music maker managed a deadly disaster for Diddy's domain by recording a claim against him on February 26, 2024 in the government local court in Manhattan, and Kid did the allegations make for a considerable rundown. This time Bar blamed Diddy for absolutely everything from unlawful weapon deals to abuse and compulsion. The music maker got the opportunity to work with Did I on the Affection collection off the network from 2022 to 2023, yet he, before long, came to lament his choice as Pole worked with Diddy. He found his own limits constantly disregarded, with the music magnate persistently making undesirable advances towards him. Bears encounters were not quite the same as Cassie's, as he described occurrences of being compelled to consume medications and lay down with male specialists anyway, remaining close by for a year permitted Bar to gain the internal functions of his realm from the fantastic view. Evidently, Diddy had each room in his chateau fitted with cameras, a choice that would come to torment him years after the fact, with Bar accessing the recording and involving it against Diddy in court that said one name that continued to spring up habitually, and the 70-page claim was that of Stevie J, genuine name Steve Jordan. The record maker has filled in as a component of Cole's Terrible Kid Records team for a considerable length of time anyway, as per Bar his job included significantly more than working in the studio. One specific piece of the claim read, Mr. Combs informed Mr. Jones that he had taken part in actual relations with rapper, redacted R&B artist, redacted, and Stevie J. As a matter of fact, Stevie J stayed a common figure all through the claim. Another occurrence was that Mr. Combs ventured to such an extreme as to share a video of who he guarantees was Stevie J, drawing in with a Caucasian male. The claim likewise read that Mr. Jones accepts that Mr. Combs showed him this and credited it to his object of worship, Stevie J, to ease Mr. Jones' nervousness concerning homosexuality, as per Mr. Jones. Mr. Combs said this is a typical practice in the music business. Look, even Stevie J is doing it. Truth be told, that is, by all accounts, the fundamental reason for how Diddy works. He was banking his guileful efforts to persuade Jones to do some freaky stuff for him on his affection for Stevie J. One for how Diddy works. He was banking his guileful efforts to persuade Jones to do some freaky stuff for him on his affection for Stevie J, one of his deities in the IND series. He realized that this youngster respected Stevie J and cherished the work Stevie J had done in the business in the past. This youngster admired Stevie J. Imagine a scenario where Puff let him know that that was Stevie J on the tape, tragically for him. Jones didn't take the trap, however. We can't say the equivalent regarding Stevie J's word on the road is that he played a focal part in Diddy's ring of tasks, venturing to scout work for his oddity off parties while partaking himself. That said, Stevie J isn't extremely entertained by the charges. An attorney addressed TMZ for his sake, saying these claims are misleading and my legal counselor will deal with this going forward. Yet Stevie J was all the while tingling to say all the more, so he took to virtual entertainment to dispel any confusion. I'm one of God's top picks. Don't play with my name. On that note, porn star D'Angelo Knockout Horses took to X to explain reality with regards to the screen captures connected to the claim concerning him laying down with a male. The film star explained that it was him in the video rather than Stevie J. Anyway, these cases have yet to be confirmed. Now Stevie can talk all he needs about how he didn't lay down with Diddy. Besides, there's one issue. Fans aren't prepared to purchase what he's selling. The length of confidence, Evans out there spilling reality. Confidence and Stevie J have been companions for a really long time, Truth be told, Stevie J has been running with the Terrible Kid group for some time now, and was really close with Big Deal Smalls, who turned out to be hitched to Confidence for the most significant length of time. These two remained in the companion class, yet in December 2016, Stevie uncovered that the two were, as a matter of fact, a thing. So I known her for very nearly 25 years, and Terrible, you know. Did you like her some time ago? Like, key some time ago when she was with Enormous. It was very much like we was our family, and afterward, you know, as she just advanced, we just started to hang out, more talk. All the more so is this new or new. To us, it's new. Wow, the news worked up a considerable amount of debate for the appropriate explanations behind. Once you see Stevie J was guardian to Confidence and Big Deal's child, which is the reason many fans were not cool with the relationship. A ton of people inquired as to whether Big L would support the relationship during interviews on the off chance that he was alive. And shockingly, the couple figured out how to maintain a calm demeanor about it while plunking down with Raquel Harper for Rack Blusters on BAT. Everything cleared up the way that Stevie J being a step or two Big Deal's child. CJ isn't off kilter at all, leaving fans wherever no decision except for to trust their words. Yet it seems like they ought to have remained companions since it didn't take them excessively long to hit a few checks in the street during a meeting with the Morning Meal Club in Walk 2017. Confidence uncovered, I don't know that Stevie is truly prepared, and I was fully grown enough going into it that there is a 50/50 possibility that it may not resolve. I'm additionally savvy to the point of seeing when it's the ideal opportunity for me to fall back, and I did, and that is not all during an episode of Behind Each Man. Confidence uncovered that Stevie had betrayed him since he was all the while dating his ex, Jocelyn Hernandez. I wasn't exactly certain regardless of whether or not he was as yet associated with his ex. So you know, when you sort of let me know you all weren't together and afterward, presently you realize figuring out that you still sort of were. I believe that is presumably when I ventured away in light of the fact that I'm not a man stealer or a homewrecker, you know anyway. The pair pushed through and worked up dating tales in July 2018, when Stevie shared a coy video of the pair to advance their new tune a moment. As a matter of fact, as per a few reports, the couple applied for a marriage permit during that very month. It was an off-the-cuff wedding with Confidence and Stevie leaping to praise the event in a Las Vegas lodging just a short time in the wake of applying for a permit. Anyway, it seems like Confidence ought to have held that idea since she was captured for rhyme homegrown attack on May 31, 2020. That day, cops answered an emergency call from the pair's home. And when they showed up at the scene, they found a swollen Stevie with imprints and scratches all over. After that, it was basically over for the couple, or so fans thought. In June 2020, Stevie stunned everybody during his meeting with the Shade Room when he said that leaving was impossible. He added, "That is my significant other, and I love her. I'm not going anyplace. God has us 10 focuses on the soul." And anyway, he wound up reclaiming his words on November 8, 2021, with the maker seeking legal separation, and it didn't take long for fans to sort out why. Things warmed up on November 17, 2021, when Tasha K posted a video of the two contending. Stevie could be heard shooting FY for undermining him, which was news for everybody. Music. It's cool that we live. I disdain you if it's not too much trouble. Let me be, please. I disdain you. I disdain you. It's cool to experience. It's cool that I ain't going anywhere. You. I disdain you too. We are in business. You are in my own home. In my music house, you are blissful about it, huh? You are. That is what you like to do. I can't slight you. I don't do anything for you. All I did was love you, and you did that to me. How might you do that to me yet? How might you do that to me? Contact me. Don't contact me. Get your hand off me. Get your mind off of me. Get your hands off me. And get your mind off of me. I'm asking if it's not too much trouble. Stop someone from hitting me. Stop how you can do anything that you need. Jesus, heads off to someplace. No, out of here you go with your moronic. Temple, this is what I would rather not be messed with. Yet, before any of you come for Confidence, let me remind you all that Stevie J had never been an upstanding person, either in the event that you all don't recall during an episode of Adoration Hip Bounce Atlanta. Stevie J attempted to make up for her past love interest. Mimi Fao, meanwhile, was residing with Jocelyn. Things were corroded among Jocelyn and Stevie J, Yet, she was all the while able to exceed everyone's expectations for her family. Besides, there was one issue. Stevie J was not in total agreement. Jocelyn found him and moved in with his ex, Mimi. I wasn't exactly certain regardless of whether or not he was as yet associated with his ex. So, when you sort of let me know protected to say Jocelyn was excessively unsettled about that. Subscribe She Spice for more videos.